This video explains how to set up a new identity provider as part of the process to configure DocuSign Single Sign-On, or SSO. Start by clicking the Identity Providers link in the left panel. Click Add Identity Provider. Enter a custom name. Typically, this will be the name of your identity provider, such as Azure, Okta, Ping, OneLogin, ADFS, or Shibboleth. For demonstration purposes, we will configure Azure. Click Next. Next, enter placeholder in each of the required identity provider endpoint fields. Click Next. The next page is where you configure SSO settings after you obtain the information from your identity provider. Click Add Identity Provider. Now that we have created an identity provider configuration within DocuSign, we can access endpoint information for the DocuSign configuration. Click the Actions drop-down menu, then select Endpoints. There are 4 endpoints that DocuSign provides for SAML 2.0 configurations for leveraging SSO. The first endpoint, the Service Provider Issuer URL, also known as the Entity ID or Identifier, is a required URL for configuring SSO. The next endpoint is the Service Provider Login URL, an optional URL provided by DocuSign to its customers as a convenience. The third endpoint on the list is the Service Provider Assertion Consumer Service URL. This is the second required URL for configuring your identity provider. The fourth endpoint on the list is the Service Provider Metadata URL. Your identity provider may leverage this URL to consume its configuration. Each endpoint has a Copy to Clipboard button on the right. Click Close. We have now been provided with the endpoint information for our Azure identity provider. To enter the new endpoint information, click the Actions drop-down menu, then select Manage Settings. The SSO Settings tab displays. Since we were provided with the logout URL, click the Enable Single Logout checkbox. Paste the identity provider logout URL. In the HTTP Requests section, then select the Send Authn Request by Post radio button. Before we click Save, we have additional information to enter, so click the Configuration tab. Scroll down and replace the placeholder text with the actual identity party issuer. Paste the identity provider login URL and click Save. Next, click the Actions drop-down menu and select Add Certificate. Click Add Certificate. Browse to your certificate and select it to upload. You have now successfully configured an identity provider within DocuSign. For specific information about how to configure identity providers other than Azure, visit the DocuSign support site and search for the identity provider you would like to configure.